Argentina get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much...
Drogba! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Drogba has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He has found the way through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Yamal. Now it's Drogba. Pele. Drogba. Totti. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. Di Marco. He's looking wide. Pele. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tries to pass it through. Upamecano. Oh no, what has happened here? Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Tanucci making good progress.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Olise. Great challenge, time to perfection. Cleared without hesitation. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Drogba. And it's Xabi Alonso. Threads one in. Neither of the... Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, no joy this time. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. DiMarco. Could move up a gear here. Looking for the run. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. DiMarco. De Bruyne. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a shade optimistic. De Bruyne. Pele. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Out of play for a goal kick. Can he get on the end of this? Bale. Bale carries the ball down the right. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's found the way through. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. Tries to play it through. Incoming delivery. And he's there to clear it. Elise.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. De Bruyne. And that brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Bruyne. What's going wide left? Pele. Chance! Oh, extraordinary.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now it's Bale, and he's managed to get free. Totti. Oh, that was vital. Bale with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
That ball looks a good one. He's having a shot! Superb goal!
Well, Peter, talk about how to make a difference. He made the best of this period when quite a few players had barely settled back into the game. Some brilliant work from the skipper here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, such a clever touch. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Messi. And here's Drogba. 60 minutes played. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Yamal in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. And this is Messi. And this is Hazard.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Not the most accurate pass. Driving forward. Xavi Alonso. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's quick to return it.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Shot could be on.
Argentina are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
And this is Neymar. Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Totti. Real chance! Oh, what a mistake! Cafu. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And he plays one through. Shot at goal! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And it's hoisted clear. Howson. That's a good foray he's making. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, super ball! Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Yamal. Argentina have reclaimed it. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pelé. And this is De Bruyne. Now who's going to be first to this? And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United e Argentina.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. We're up and running then.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Yamal's cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Cruyff going forward. And it's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Baresi is fouled. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cruyff, and this is Messi. Now it's Cristiano. Shoots! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come early. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. But it's Thuram. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Bruyne. Costa Curta running with the ball. Azar. And he's picked out the run. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Quarter of an hour played. Thuram is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Knocks it into space, tries to play it through. It's a promising position. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Look at the space here. Gets his head on it! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a cute ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. De Bruyne. Messi. Over to the right flank. Yamal. And this is Messi. Opts to play it back. Puyol getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff. That's an excellent interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's loose now and they want to get it. Tries from a long way out. Oh, it's come loose. In by Hullet.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Chance for a shot! It's run. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United have their second corner now. They've played it short. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Has to go back here. And it's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just past the 40th minute mark. Upamecano. Cucurella. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Beckenbauer. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Cucurella. Messi has it in, takes a shot! And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Argentina come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back underway.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even...
He's going for goal! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish right from the top draw! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's Pelé! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pelé really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Tries to pass it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is ended up in no man's land. The message is clear, none shall pass.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Drogba. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Can he finish? Relentless, just relentless. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Sostituzione per il Manchester United. Numero 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Lasciano il campo per
A case now
il numero
of
11,
complete control.
Il numero 17.
Out towards the flank. He's found a way past. Looking to play him in. Hazard with the delivery. Oh, what has happened here? Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the shot! And no mistake. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Sostituzione per il Manchester United. Numero 20.
Manchester United have opted to make another change here. So could they be onto something here?
Pepe.
Puyol gives no quarter whatsoever. Now it's Messi. And he's lost his man, Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Cucurella. Pele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And now the breakaway. And that pass just didn't quite work. Upamecano. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Puyol. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Upamecano. Could be danger here. And here's Hazard. De Bruyne, given the lift of his goal. Good ball, good take. Shot could be on. Yamal's terrific effort.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Puyol. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Oh, that's a fine interception. De Bruyne. Played out to the left flank. Pele. Just eases him off the ball.
Really well played.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Batistuta! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Time added on 4 minutes. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. De Bruyne, quality ball. Stood up well to him there. That's a throw. Cucurella. And it's Messi. Plays it's Drogba! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Drogba is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. We are just getting started.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident, it takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me...
Great chance! It's in! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Drogba is onto this. Pressure coming in from all directions. And this is Drogba. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe, and that's been intercepted. Opts for safety. Upamecano. And it's DiMarco. Well, that has not gone well. Chance here to counter. Now it's Lopez. That is good strength. He's beaten the... Fermin! Oh, off the bar! Al Hussein claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Al Hussein with the corner, there first. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Upamecano. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Argentina are behind here despite their domination of possession. Pelé. And this is Drogba. Yamal. And the shot! Oh, crossbar!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, sweet feet. Zielinski gets his head on it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looks sharp there.
He'll try from distance! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Alexander-Arnold, ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's had a crack. Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
DiMarco. And it's DiMarco. Pelé. Fermin. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. Drogba. Messi. It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! He's got himself an absolute peach. Argentina are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again. That could spell trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
De Bruyne. Ferran Torres. And now the breakaway. No, he's just misjudged that one. And they can counter here. And that is a little undercooked. Pressing high and with purpose. Cucurella. Now it's Messi. Can he latch on to this? And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Ferran Torres.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. And they get themselves in front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Al Hussein have their lead. Oh, that's nice. Opts to play it back. Zielinski, and he's worked it through. Now it's Mbappe. And it's a goal! Ah, it's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Over to the right flank. Yamal. Lovely pass. Azar! And there's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Oh, he's having a go! Marvellous from Zielinski! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they've got their lead back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And yes, it's him again. And Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we've reached half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Cambio.
So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
De Bruyne. Pele. Now it's Drogba. Always goal side. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kane. Floated through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Upamecano. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread out to the left. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. That's where it came from. Zielinski goes looking wide. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Messi is always looking to break lines. And he's there to get it away. Can he spark a counter here? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard, Pelé. De Bruyne, and here's Messi, out towards the flank. Al Hussein needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there, the odds were stacked against them.
Upamecano has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Upamecano. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cucurella. And that was nowhere near his best.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Lopez. Fermin. Fermin! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Cucurella. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Van Dijk. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Zielinski with 2 goals already to his name. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pelé. Now it's Drogba. And this is Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cucurella. Gently done. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Messi looking to receive it in space. Drogba. That's going to go a long way. Messi is herring after that one. Now it's Zielinski. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Drogba. He's picked his way through. It's Drogba! And the difference is still 1, but only just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
De Bruyne with the short one.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's found a way through, and he's in on goal. Now that is a hefty challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Van Dijk. Not too much more here than seeing out. That's rather hopeful. Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Vieri! Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Tries from distance. And that is as much as we have time for. Well, that was intense and